What's up, guys? It's B Wade. It's Thursday night. We have a divisional matchup. The Vikings are going to be visiting the Rams. The Vikings are only 2.5-point favorites, which tells me that the books think this is going to be a lot closer than I think a lot of the public think. The public's heavily on the Vikings right now. But I have 7 picks that you're going to want to look into. I'm going to walk through all 7 of these picks with you guys, and I'm going to show you why you should be considering them. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm going to start with a couple easy ones, guys. Kyren Williams touchdowns, right? This dude is a machine. Sean McVay loves to feed him. He gets a ton of looks in the red zone. He scored in every game this year so far, and he scored in most games that he played in last year. So that is one of the safer picks that you can take, especially after David Montgomery laid a goose egg on a lot of us last week. I know everyone was looking at him as an easy cash, and he did not cash, but I love Kyren Williams to continue to score. We're also going to look at Justin Jefferson to score a touchdown, right? You look at his last 10 games, and he scored in 7 of his last 9. He just missed one against the Jets, which tells me he's probably going to score in the next few games coming up. I'm also going to look at Kyren Williams for under receiving yards. So when he first started and he broke through, you look at 2023, he was getting a lot more looks as a receiver. He broke this 5 times in his first 8 games. But then you look at his last 10 games, and he's only gone over this twice. They've kind of stopped giving him the ball as a receiver. They're giving him so much volume as a running back that they don't want to give him additional work as a receiver. And so he just hasn't been getting a ton of looks as a receiver. These 2 he only really broke because he went for longer receptions. He went for 15. This one was only 10. But he's not getting as many looks as he used to get if you want to look back at the beginning of 2023 where he was getting 10 looks, 7 looks in the backfield. And so I like him to stay under. He's only gotten more than 4 targets once so far this year. In the last 2 games, he's only gotten 1 target total. He got 0 targets against the Raiders last week. So I like him to go under receiving yards in this one. Next, we're going to look at Justin Jefferson over for his longest reception. He's hit this in 6 of his last 7 games, and the last game is the one that he missed it in, and he only missed it by 2 yards. We need a 27-yard catch for him to hit this. Justin Jefferson is a machine. You want to look back at last year, and he missed it 4 times last year. Now, most of those were after he came back from injury, and he was still a little bit banged up after coming back from injury, right? Before he got injured, this was the game he got injured in, which he didn't end up going over in, but before that, he hit it all 4 games, and then coming back, he wasn't looking as good, and then you come into this year, and he's hit it every game but 1. Now, the last 4 games, they all have been close calls. So I will preface it with that, but I like Justin Jefferson to go over here. Now, a big piece of this game is what do you think the storyline is going to be, right? And so you kind of want to take props according to that. Now, if you think this is going to be a close game that the Rams can win, then I would say you want to play Sam Darnold's pass and rush yards, right? Because all 3 games that he has gone over this, and he's gone over it by a lot in all 3, they were all close games. San Fran was the biggest win, and they won by 6. The other was Green Bay, a 2-point game, and then Detroit, the game they lost. But in these games where they're blowing out Houston, where they're blowing out the Giants, this was a little closer, but he's not hitting nearly as many. So if you think this game's going to be as close as the line says, 2.5, and look, this is a divisional matchup. These teams know each other really well. Cooper Kupp's supposed to be coming back for this game, which is going to be a big story, but the Rams are also reportedly shopping Cooper Kupp around for a trade. So that is definitely a storyline to keep an eye on. But if Cooper Kupp comes back, that could change the landscape of this game because, Matt Stafford is working with bare bones out there. Tutu Atwell, Demarcus Robinson, just not a whole lot to work with. So I would, I would take this over if you think it's going to be a touchdown or closer. If you think Minnesota runs away with it, then you want to fade this line. And then one of my favorites, actually, I got to pull it up, is Aaron Jones' rushing line. So we pull up his game log here, and you can see he's only going, so his rushing line is right around 67.5, 66.5, I think, depending where you get it. And so he's gone over this, 4 out of 6 games so far this year. He's missed it twice. Now, the 2 games, he missed it against the Giants, which, I mean, that one, I think he was banged up in. Honestly, he only got 7 carries in that game. And then the San Fran game, he only got 9 carries. So, really, it was more of a volume thing. Granted, his yards per rush weren't great. It was 4.1 against the Jets, 3.6 against San Fran. But you look at some of these games where he's hitting it. He's a 6.7 yards per carry, 5.4, 6.6. He's had a great year. The Packers moved on from him because they thought, his tank was empty. They were moving on, going to Josh Jacobs. I don't really understand that. That's not an upgrade in my mind. But Aaron Jones still has it. And the Rams' D-line and just their rush defense in general is one of the weakest. Actually, I think you can see it, here. Their rushing yards allowed is 152 a game, right? They are 29th in the league for rush yards allowed. Aaron Jones is going to get fed in this game, and I expect him to clear that. That line is pretty low. As long as every game he's gotten 14 carries or more, he's crushed this line. He's ended up with 90 or more yards. So really, it's a question about volume. I think that the Vikings are going to win this game. I think they're probably going to run it a lot down at the end of this game to run the clock out, and Aaron Jones is going to get his volume, and he's going to get this line. And so I would take Aaron Jones over whatever it is, 67.5, 68.5. I think he ends up somewhere between 80 and 100 in this game. And then the last pick, so this is going to be totally dependent on Cooper Kupp coming back. So if you can get a clean read on it, and it looks like Kupp is coming back. If Kupp comes back, you want to fade this. Now, he's hit it the last 5 games in a row. Kupp is a volume monster, and we all know that Matt Stafford loves him. So if Cooper Kupp comes back, I would fade Tutu Atwell. He's not going to get the same volume. You look at what he's gotten these last 2 weeks, 9 targets, 10 targets. He's not going to get that with Cooper Kupp in the game. Cooper Kupp's going to eat up probably, without Puka Nacua there, Kupp's liable to eat 10 to 15 targets in this game. And so I would fade Tutu. Now, if for some reason Cooper Kupp doesn't play, whether his injury doesn't let him, it looks like he's coming back, but whether it's the injury or whether the trade rumors end up happening, or if he just doesn't want to play because of the trade rumors, I would take this line for Tutu Atwell if Cooper Kupp is not playing. So keep an eye on that situation and play accordingly. Now, those are the plays that I really like for this game, guys. If you guys like to put in these entries, and this is, if you guys are interested in VIP, there is a link down below in the description for my VIP. We consistently win over there, guys. I give out parlay picks as well as game lines. So spreads, money lines, over-unders. Like, this is just the last couple days. We're 6-1. We hit 2 different parlays in the Champions League earlier today for soccer. We went 2-1 last night for Monday Night Football. We are consistently winning. We have been profitable 32 of the last 33 weeks. So if you guys are interested in joining that, if you want to start creating like a supplemental income for yourself, all you do is sign up. I give you the picks, you place them, you make money. It is that easy. Now, you see it on the bottom of your screen already, but Underdog is my favorite app this year to be putting picks in on. Underdog is going to double your first deposit when you use code BWADE. They're also giving 20% boosts to all NBA picks right now. So all of your NBA slips are going to get 20% boosts to them. They're also giving us tons of free plays, discounted plays. If you're not on Underdog yet, you need to get on there. So like whatever app you use, take 50 or 100 bucks off, whether it's PrizePicks or Sleeper. Take some money off, put it on Underdog, use this code, and get it doubled. So it's literally free money. And then you have 2 apps where you can take advantage of all of their promos, right? It makes sense, guys. That is the smartest way to do it. You should have every app that's legal in your state so you can take advantage of all their promos. And then Dabble. Dabble's just going to give you $25 for free. So if you are not on Dabble already, sign up, use code BWadePicks. They'll put $25 in your account and you don't even have to make a deposit. Now, I'm going to tell you guys how you can get in VIP without having to pay anything up front, and I'll actually pay you money right when you join. So, VIP, we have an NBA, NCAA basketball full season VIP package. There was 20 available. I think now we have 12 or 13 left. You will get every pick until the end of June. So not just basketball, you'll continue to get my football picks, my soccer, my baseball, my hockey, like everything, college football. You get all my VIP picks that are continuously profitable until the end of June. And this is like what we did the last 7 days, right? So we made 10 units. So if you were betting $100 units, you would have made $1,000 with my picks last week, guys. That's 1 week. We have 26 weeks in this package, so you do the math. That would be $26,000. So what I've done is you come in here. There's a link down below that'll come here to my page where VIP is. And here's my packages. Here is the full season NBA package, right? And I know you see $1,000. Okay, there's 11 left. It sounds like a lot of money, but I already did the math for you. Like, you could be making anywhere from $300 to $1,000 a week tailing these plays. Now, what you can do in here, which is really cool, is you can do a payment plan. And with this payment plan, you don't have to pay anything up front. You get 30 days of picks to start winning. So in those 30 days, you make anywhere from $500 to $3,000, depending on what your unit size is. And then you have to pay $170. And then you have another 30 days where you make another couple $1,000. And then you pay another $170. And it's really not that much in the grand scheme of things of what you're going to make. And so I've done some of the math down here for you. When you look at 26 weeks of picks, and you're going to be winning on average about 10 units a week. Right? Some weeks might be a down week where we win 3 or 4 units, but some weeks are really good weeks where we win 15 to 20 units. So on average, we're winning about 10 units a week. Over 26 weeks, that's 260 units. So even if your unit size is only $20, you would still win over $5,000 throughout the life of this package. You're consistently winning a few hundred to a few $1,000s every week. And if you have any questions about it, you can watch some of these testimonials that are on my channel. Mark would probably be the best one to watch. He signed up for the full season NFL package at the beginning of this football season, and he made all the money back within the first week of signing up, and he now just makes an extra $500 to $1,000 profit every week tailing these picks. So what I'm doing right now is I have created a code, and it is Jordan, and it's going to give you $500 off this package. So you're going to get every single pick until the end of June for $500. And so you come in here, and you make 6 payments of $85. That's it. And you get every pick. And what I'm going to do right now is, even though you don't have to make a payment for 30 days, I'll send you $85 for your first payment as soon as you sign up. So you sign up, you start getting picks, you send me a text message to let me know you signed up. I'll Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, whatever, send you $85, and you can start betting with that money. You can set it aside so it's ready for your first payment, whatever you want to do. But I'll send you that money as an act of good faith to let you know, like, I'm committed to this too. I'm confident you're going to win enough money that you're going to be happy to continue making payments. Like, you haven't paid anything yet. I'm just giving you the $85 because I'm that confident that you're going to make your payments because you're going to be winning and you're going to want to stay in VIP. So, guys, check this out. Code Jordan. There's only 5 of these codes available. I cannot afford to give all of these out for just $500, but I want to help some of you get into VIP. This is exactly how Mark started out. He signed up, he sent me a text message, and I Venmo'd him the money. And he even says it in the video, like, I'm a man of my word. I'll send you the money. You will win money. I'm excited about being able to offer this for you guys. This is going to be a great opportunity for a few of you. So, guys, check it out. And then, of course, take the free money from Dabble. Sign up with Underdog. I also have the code for better down on the bottom of the screen. And if you guys appreciated the content and these picks that I walked through with you, I am just going to ask that you like and subscribe. You want to make sure to subscribe here, guys. This is a new channel for me. I just started a couple weeks ago, so all of the extra subscribes help. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Let's make some money.